I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, call it audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the game over with the showstopper. So hot, you gotta blow on it. I said I'll huff and I'll puff, then I'll pass to my left while I'm looking to my right. Hit him right in the chest. It be looking like magic, better give me the throne. I ain't talking about Patrick, but I rep my home. I'm never at the end of my zone, I'm bad to the bone. Eating up these pig skins like they chicharrones. And you a douche cabron. Mira, mira at the mirror on the wall. I'm the greatest of them all. They gon' put me in the hall. Your name is only written in a bathroom stall. Quit your stalling and make a play. My drive too long, pop the clutch, I don't pump the brakes. I know what it takes to gain the muscle, get rugged. These butterfingers be fumbling, squash the scrimmage and rub it in Robitussin. How I give them concussion, they seeing double, they rushing and pass the shovel, the dirt and rubble, I bury them under it. Stay in your huddle and get 10 yards back, never turn your back. I'ma pull your flag, I go full contact, out punch, out kick like a shotgun blast on 1 out snap. It's a fact that I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, calling audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the
What's good, Coach Nation? Welcome back to a new episode of Horseshoe Mob Podcast. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce the guys that are on this panel. Starting with Mr. Austin. How are you feeling, my guy?
Yeah, what's up? I'm feeling great, feeling a little saucy, you know.
I like that. Saucy. I like that one. I like that, Austin. I like that one. I wasn't
Sneaky,
expecting that.
sneaky. I like it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. He feeling
See,
saucy.
I already got his jersey.
Yeah, that's quick. Hey, you got what you did, the express?
Yeah.
Harish, how you feeling, my guy? Are you saucy as well?
Man, we are cooking up with some sauce, bro. It is. It is a very a wild day, and I'll say this. I wanted an edge rusher really bad, but I'll take a two-time All-Pro corner to help shore up our secondary. Something we've been praying for this particular GM to do for like 5 years now.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely excited.
Hey, you guys, Austin feeling saucy, you feeling excited. Hey, I'm great. I'm here. I'm here for all the plays that Sauce will bring to this in the secondary. Like I said, two-time All Pro. Could people a lot of people saying that he had a down year in 24, but nevertheless he has a new he's in a new place now. He's headed to Indy in a secondary that is needed. You have Cam Ward that's on IR, should be back after the bye week. You got Kenny Moore, who's been a stable in the defense. You got Jalen Jones, who I think 6 7 round pick, upcoming cornerback, young guy as well. And you add a Sauce Gardner to your defense, and he also teammates with Alec Pierce. So hey, we can also get a Cincinnati on our team, Bearcat on our team. So another one won't hurt. So I'm excited, guys, for this move. Like you said, someone was mentioned edge rush. We mentioned corner. We wasn't expecting this move, and what it came with. Because we said Tariq Woolen, but Tariq wouldn't have never cost that much in a move. So I'm excited, guys. So let's go ahead and kick off this episode, my guys. Let's kick it off with why we here, which is Fan Butter Sports. Fan Butter Sports, where you can find us on now on Substack. You can subscribe to the network, download the app, subscribe to the network, where you can find all our content, all the articles, as well as the previous episodes that we have recorded. So check us out on fanbattlesports.com. Also, we can get into some news. News today, been some trades everywhere. Cowboys traded for Quinn Williams, a big massive trade for them as well. And you can just tell the Jets are just giving away players left and right. So they had him. The Saints traded Rashid Shaheed to Seattle, which I was surprised Seattle got another weapon. They don't need another weapon, but they got another one. What's another one? Jaden Daniels get hurt. I think he injured his elbow. Packers tight end Kraft. Is it Kraft? Kraft. He injured. He got injured in the game on Sunday. What is another one? Kyler Murray. His injuries are going to last between 4 to 8 weeks. His foot. So that means Brissett going to be quarterback for pretty much.
Right?
Huh?
That's basically the rest of the season.
Yeah,
Right?
pretty much the rest of the season. So shout out to Brissett being a quarterback for the season. I know it sucks for Kyler Murray as well. Any injuries I'm missing? Oh, Jacoby Myers get traded to Jags. Demonte Jones from the Titans get traded to the Ravens. They add another guy on their line. What else? I might be missing.
So the Cowboys got Ken Williams.
Yeah.
They also get Logan Wilson. Who's a guy?
Oh, yeah. Logan Wilson get traded as well. He got traded to the Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys got that was a move yesterday.
Yep. That was a guy we talked about.
Yeah.
I really wanted him to show up the linebacking core, but that's all right. Hey, you can't complain. Can't get everything.
Can get all the play. Well, we thought that we had another move coming. They said he would. The speculation that they wasn't done yet. So
Yeah.
Like when you give 2 first-round picks, what else you want to give up? We know Ballard not trying to give up too many picks. I gave up 2 already, so I think some injuries. So Odeo, he's out for the season with
Achilles.
So he signed a contract with the Bears in off season. Now he's out for the season. That's it. That off the top of my head, that's it. Wait,
I'm checking.
You checking something else?
Yeah, I'm just making sure we didn't miss any major trades. Jacoby Myers, Rashid Shaheed, Sauce.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah, I guess those are the big ones. I don't see anything else major that we missed. But
podcast is public. You can share it on YouTube. You can share it from our Facebook as well as Twitter, Twitch. Is all public. We don't have anything private, so you can go ahead and share it from all the screens you see us on. You can see us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. So.
Yep.
You say any other one? I think that was it. We thought that the biggest trades so far was the Williams and Sauce Gardner. The other ones,
Williams and Sauce. The Jacoby Myers trade was really interesting. Oh, Jair Alexander to the Eagles. Oh, Jalen Phillips to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Right? That was another guy that we talked about last week. Jacoby Myers to the Jaguars, which I thought was an interesting trade. I don't think the Jaguars needed more weapons. I think the Jaguars needed some corners.
Was it because of Hunter being out and they,
Hunter's going to be back in 2 weeks?
That in combination of Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah. Hunter went on IR, so he'll be out at least 4.
Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr. Okay, fair enough.
His inconsistency was catching the ball.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's another receiver that Trevor Lawrence doesn't have to pass to because he doesn't know how. So good enough.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into why you guys are here. You guys are not here about all those news. You guys are here because Colts cooked with sauce today. Ballard did something uncommon. He hasn't done in 9 seasons. He hasn't traded first-round picks outside of was it Buckner on draft night? Traded top 15 pick for Buckner that 1 year. And since then, the another in-season move he made, he traded Nyheim Hines to the Bills.
Yep.
For what's that running back we had?
Zach Moss.
Zach Moss. Yep.
That's the only in-season move he ever made since being with the Colts. But today, he made a boss move. Him and the trio, the ladies, they got this deal done. They traded 2 first-round picks and A.D. Mitchell for Sauce Gardner, a 2-time All-Pro corner out of Cincinnati Bearcats. Now he's in Indy. I'm gonna let Harish kick it off. How you feeling with the sauce?
First off, Shout out to my boy AD Mitchell, man. I'm gonna miss AD Mitchell. That's my guy, and I wish him the best of luck. I think that the fumble is the cow that broke the camel's back, right? I mean, I don't think the Colts ever get, because if it wasn't for that, this team would only have one loss right now, right? You would score another game, you score over 30 points,
Yeah.
right? You beat the Rams, you outplay the Rams basically that entire game, right? And you had nothing to show for it. I think this move is a November, December move, and clearly not only Ballard, and I think you could really tie this back to Carly being on the sidelines, right? For so long, she has the keys to the car, if you will, as like really understanding what this team needs on the field. And she alluded to this a week ago. Was it last week? Maybe I think the press conference where her that went viral, or the comments she made about like why she's on the sidelines and what it helps her accomplish.
Yep.
She talked about how it was like less about, sometimes it was less about the players and more about this, and less about the scheme and more about the communication, right? Of what was happening on the field. To me, that was a sign of alluding to like how poorly or how much what she thought of Gus Bradley in a way, right? Like I thought that was a direct hit on Gus Bradley. You look at this year and how this defense is built, right? Lots of guys, long, like especially look at the corners, right? Minus Kenny Moore. With James Jones, long corner. Charvers were long, big corner. The safeties, long, big arm guys that can and just looking at the comments that can really guard some guys, right? The one thing this team has always lacked is a top pass edge rusher and a top corner, which are two very important pieces on the defense, right? For the first time ever, I think this was a green light move from Carly to Chris Ballard, where in previous years, maybe there is some truth to like Ballard having some ideas, but they were not greenlit by Jim Irsay. To me, this felt like Carly was really in tune with what was happening on the field and got a full understanding of what was needed on this team to take it to the next level, and she gave the okay for this to happen. That's how I viewed this move, right? I would also say is this gives you a number one corner. This gives you your number one. And not only this year, if you look at the contract, I believe it's like $596,000 this year.
$650,000.
$650,000. Yep. $625 this year.
Okay, yeah,
9.5 next year. The biggest hit of this contract, and $9.5 million is still like his rookie deal. The big part of his contract doesn't hit until 2027.
Right? Or 28.
Yeah, 2027 is basically, you can backload that contract and push that money back even further, right? Which some teams do. The salary cap will continue to go up. Some of these guys you're paying right now, you won't pay anymore because they'll either retire or they'll leave or they'll get traded off and you'll replace them. So I think this was a smart deal. This is a win now move. And this is actually like a future move because Sauce Gardner's in his prime right now. He is about to enter his prime of his career. A plus, in my opinion. The 2 first-round picks, I'm so tired of first-round picks. They've been so hit or miss for them. Excuse my language. Fuck them picks. Go get a guy now that can help this team. And that's
Fuck those picks. We've been saying this for years. How long we've been saying fuck those picks? The Rams have done it. They built a team.
Yep.
They done it with, I think, was it Stafford? They done it with Ramsey. They done it with other players to build their team to get to Super Bowl 2 years. Not in a row, but they went to Super Bowl with probably 2 years within 4, 2 to 4 years. So I'm not saying this is a Super Bowl year for us, but I mean, you can say boom or bust with this move, but it was destined for us to make a move with the problems we're having as far as injuries and stuff like that. So we're running off with 5th, 6th, 7 cornerbacks right now, and you got Kenny Moore right there. So it's a great move. But I'll let Austin go ahead and allude to the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, we gave up 2 first rounders, and people say Ballard can't draft in the first round anyway. So, and this year is looking like it's going to be a late first rounder. Next year, possibly also another late first rounder for, like he said, a two-time All Pro who's 24 years old, and we have him through 2030. So we're going to have him until he's 30. Uh, I don't see how anybody could say it's an overpay unless you're just hating to hate. Like we have a lot of Colts haters in some groups that we're in. Um, but yeah, it's a great move. Obviously, when I don't know if we're going to talk about this, but when you do this, when you trade AD Mitchell, it seems like you're going to extend Alec Pierce. Um, I don't know why you would do this unless you were going to do it, and I think he deserves it because he's been playing really well for us. So that's I think it was a really really good move, a move we needed to make.
I mean, even with AD Mitchell on the team, Alec Pierce is going to get extended anyway. It just shows AD Mitchell probably need a new start. I think their Rams game pretty much sealed the deal for him or it's his future with the Colts. Unfortunately, like you said, like Harish said, that it sucked that he's leaving. And he's going to be great, with more playing time with the Jets or any other team that he's plays for in the future. It's just that Colts are stacked with wide receiver guys. We got a bunch of good receivers. Like I said, we have number one, but we got a lot of guys that can do various things in this offense that move the chain. That make Alec Pierce is our deep threat guy. You got Josh Downs, number two now. He's a intermediate guy. And then you got Pittman is our possession receiver. Everybody do their separate things in his offense that move the chain. Then you got Tyler Warren. He's getting AD Mitchell's targets. We knew that coming in as well too when we drafted him with the 14th overall pick back in April. So the writing was on the wall in that Rams game that hey, we can do without him. It seemed like he's in his own head. He's probably still down behind that game, and he can't get himself together. And it's understandable. It's understandable for any young player, not let alone a receiver. And it's okay for him to have a fresh start. Likewise with Gardner, which we didn't know that he was. And he had he was in trade rumors. We didn't know that. We didn't hear that name pop up at all. So, and for people that or question this move, either the Colts fans and people that are just like you said haters. Colts fans first. Colts fans, do you understand that we've been preaching having a cornerback at this caliber for years? We've been preaching for years. He drafted corners, they did not pan out. He drafted Juju, didn't work out. Got other moves across, for the past. He drafted Quincy Wilson out of Florida, didn't work out. He had some other guys that he drafted, it didn't work out. Kenny Moore probably his more consistent cornerback that he picked up, who is undrafted, and it was on practice squad for the Patriots. It's working out for us right now. He picked up, he signed Tre'Davious Ward. Yes, he's hurt right now, but before he got hurt, he was great for us. You need these moves, and then when you look at the first round picks, when you guys agree at 7-2, the Colts will be drafting top 15 this year. Well, 2020, they wouldn't be drafting top 15. It'd be what 25 and 32 if they keep winning.
I mean, it seems like. I mean, right now we're number one in the AFC, so we're in that range of, like you said, 25 to 32.
So
at this point, unless you think they're going to lose 8 games in a row, which I don't see happening. Like they're going to be maximum, like the best they can draft is probably like 20, 25, 24. Like if you get to the wild card, I think you get like 24, 25, something like that.
Are you okay with that? Us trading a 24 pick
100%.
for a proven cornerback?
100%.
Then 26. Are you expecting us to fall off the cliff? For 27 pick, 2027 NFL draft?
Yeah, I mean that's yet to be said. I mean, I don't know because I don't even know what to think about this team back-to-back seasons of good seasons when we barely put one good season together, right? So I think the jury's still out, right? I mean, this could all blow. We still don't know what they're going to do in the offseason, right? Like now, you let's just say hypothetically, right? Our expectations. We talked about this last week. Our expectations at this point is, or mine anyway, is AFC Championship game or bust at this point. Like this move, if you do not get to the AFC title game, this season was a failure, right? So let's just say they get that far. I think they're going to go make another big swing move in the offseason for a pass rusher because that's the missing piece on this defense at this point. Is a second. It'll be year 3 of Latu, which I think Latu year 3 is going to be really good. If you can get another pass rusher on the other side of Latu, and then this offense continues to grow, you got you don't have to do anything with the offense, and everybody on the offense is paid through next year. I don't think there's anybody on the offense that's expiring this year. I don't believe so.
Right now, everybody just extending is all.
Except you just got to is Daniel Jones a 1-year deal?
1-year deal, so
Yeah.
he can get extension.
So you have to pay Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones isn't going to be like a top paid quarterback, right? Does that make sense? Like he might get $30 million a year, but that's middle of the road these days, right? Like the top of the top are getting 50. He's not getting
that. He's not getting that. Yeah.
He's probably getting like 30, 35.
I'd say between 30 and 45. He'd probably get at most. But
Fine. 45, right? 40. I think he wouldn't get any more than 40, right?
yeah, 40.
He's probably like that tier 3 level guy. He's an average quarterback playing in a great system that fits for him. Right? That's who he is, right?
I say he get the same contract that Donald got. That's I think he is. I can't remember the numbers.
What did Darnold get?
He was like it's a 3-year, 100.
So there you go, about $30 million.
Yeah. He can get that, which is worth. It's what he worth right now after one season. Because Sam Darnold had one season with the Vikings and got paid and is having another great season.
Right.
So, yeah, for people that saying that, and then our haters, they're saying, Jets fleeced us. You're talking about a team that's had all those players, and it was 1-7.
Yeah, they got several draft picks today, but their draft picks are the people that are drafting. They're hoping turns into Sauce Gardner. They're hoping turns into Quinnen Williams.
Correct.
They had those guys on their team. They're both young.
And was
I
losing.
mean, yeah, like
Didn't they had Leonard Williams as well before he traded to the Giants? A while back.
Yeah, they did on the defensive line.
Yeah, they had both guys, both Williams on the team before they traded.
They did.
So they had guys and they still suck.
Yeah.
They can draft okay, but I guess they still losing. They drafted Zach Wilson, number 2. Where he's at?
Yeah.
They signed Justin Fields. What he's doing?
Yeah, and you know who's a free agent this summer?
Is it Garrett?
No.
Who?
Trey Hendrickson.
Ooh. And see,
But
they
you'll have the money to go sign a guy like a Trey Hendrickson this offseason, if that's what they choose to do. Because the Bengals can't franchise tag him anymore. They've done it twice already.
In this case, for a veteran edge rusher, probably take a discount. I mean, similar to what Danielle Hunter got with the Texans. Something like that.
That's why I'm guessing nobody traded a first-round pick for Trey Hendrickson, because they know he's on an expiring deal. He's over 30. You can get him less than what the Bengals are wanting for him. You just wait until December, January. He won't be half the price, but he'll be like a quarter. Like he'll be for like $20 million instead of $30 million, right?
Right.
And then you can share that up. And then look, go get a second-round pick and go. Hopefully JT will grow. You go find a second-round pick and go find another guy. Some guy will drop in the draft. Just go Howie Roseman it, right? Go find the best available player on the board at that time. And that's who you start drafting. I think you could start to stack talent on this team. You've got your core on the offense and the defense. Now you just got to stack talent.
I mean, what does Chris Ballard does his best work in? What's the draft?
Middle of the rounds.
It's never been the first.
Yeah.
The second, all the way to 7.
I mean, it's really like the meat and potatoes are 3rd to 5th.
Yeah.
Right?
He missed out on Malik. What's the guy name is? The guy from the safety. Malik Hooker.
Hooker.
Missed out on him. Campbell was 2nd round. but what other first round picks he had that he missed out on? A slew of them. I mean,
AR.
Yeah,
AR right now. You can say AR right now. He is.
all
We
right.
can say AR.
AR's he total swing and miss, right? But AR was always a risk, right? That was always a risk. Who's that? No, he wasn't. He wasn't Philip Dorsett. Just kidding.
He was the first one. That was well, yeah, wasn't his guy, but yeah, another failed first round pick.
I mean, I think that's it, right? Because he's traded down a lot. Oh, Quiddy Pay. I think Quiddy Pay was a miss. I
Uh,
was
I
hoping.
can't really say that he did have 8 sacks I think last year, but I mean I get what you're saying too though.
I was hoping he was going to package Quiddy Pay into a deal for another edge rusher.
Yeah.
I was hoping he did that because then because you don't have to worry about the 5th-year option. He's off the books. You could have I was hoping he could have done like Quiddy Pay and some other draft picks, right? Late round draft picks to go, and maybe that would have persuaded the Bengals, or another team for an edge rusher. My guess is that it didn't work, right? Nobody was budging.
Well, it was reported that coaches were calling teams and they said no. I don't know why. I guess because they're winning, but to say no for a team,
For edge rushers.
yeah.
But that doesn't make sense. So they said no to the Colts because they're winning. Oh, I guess the Dolphins wouldn't want to trade the Colts in the same conference. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they gave the Eagles Jalen Phillips for a 5th round or 6th round pick.
Yeah.
But he's in the NFC.
It makes sense now. When you look at it, the totality of it, it do make sense.
Which also but that doesn't make sense because the Dolphins suck. So what are they worried about? They're never going to see this guy. They're not good enough to see.
Why you see Chubb he's still there. Chubb's still there. He didn't get traded to anybody. He's still there.
Yeah.
Who else? There was thinking about. There was they still had Matt Judon. He's still there. They had other players that they could have offloaded, but they didn't. I don't get it, man. But hey, I mean, they're now for sure. Us getting a corner, they're banking on the guys we have now is to get to the quarterback. They're banking on Lou Anarumo dialing some things up for his pressure, or blitz and stuff like this to get to this quarterback because you have elite corners on the end. We got two.
Yeah, I
We got
see.
two CB1s.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I see a lot of more blitzing in our future. A lot more press coverage. I see a lot more sacks or pressures from Latu.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
It's gonna get Lou's gonna do so much with this defense. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
It said Sauce is since he's been drafted, he only allowed 45%.
to number 1 receivers.
That's
awesome. And then people are like, "Oh, well, he got cooked by 80." Like you're looking at one play.
It was a crossing route.
It was a crossing route. He had to go through another defender, right? Didn't he? He went in between 2 defenders, and so you gotta kind of chase down and you kind of run. I mean, that was such the oddest play to show, but also the account that showed it was a guy I got into an argument with on Twitter about it was a sports show, but he didn't know anything. He didn't watch the Colts, so I was like, "So you're not a sports show? So what are you talking about? Well, I don't watch all the teams. Then you're not a sports show. I don't know why you call yourself a sports show." That was weird.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You know who got cooked this year by the Colts? PS2.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Every good quarterback
Everybody
gets cooked.
I mean, Stingley been getting cooked. Derek Stingley been getting cooked this year.
Yeah, he's going to get cooked again in 3 weeks.
I mean, Alec Pierce did cook him last year, I think, but it was like a pick play type thing.
But you have a quarterback that threw 47%, so you couldn't get him the ball.
I'm saying that one play Alec Pierce had on the sideline where it was a deep pass. I think it was like a pick play.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But he also had a quarterback who throws 47% for his career.
Yeah, pretty bad. So, I mean, people want to, they want to downplay this. I get it's part of the, if you're in groups, it's part of why the group is being created. But if you don't know football, and you're just talking based off being hated or hating this team because they are good, then you can go to hell. Respectfully. Based off this move, guys. Based off this move, are you feeling good about this defense moving forward? Are you feeling good about this defense moving forward? Austin. Because the likes what we got Malachi Blackman, we have Jalen Jones, you have Kenny Moore, you have Ward. Justin Wilder got injured. Lucky, I mean, had he been in here, he may not made this move, but just he's coming back next year. You got Mike Hilton. I'm not sure if he'll be back, but we got more guys in the secondary. You got Cam Bynum. You got Cross. I mean, we got Nick Crosby, a lot of guys in this secondary. Then you got your front four, and then you got your two linebackers. Are you feeling good about this defense moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I feel really good, really confident about what Lou's gonna do with what we have. Once Mooney comes back after next week, after our bye week, you have two CB1s essentially on either side of the field, and then you got Kenny Moore in the nickel, and like you said, Cam Bynum, Nick Cross has really stepped up this year. Our secondary is arguably number one in the league now.
Yes, I'm feeling good too. Harish, are you feeling good about this defense moving forward, man?
I wish I had. I wish I had it, but I don't have it anymore. We like the guys we have. We like.
Oh, it's on the old. Yeah, I got to. Yeah, it's on the old thing. It's on the
We
old.
can finally, with confidence, say it. We like the guys we have. I love the guys we have. Right, this secondary is going to be when Mooney comes back. Kenny Moore is starting to get healthy. Sauce is going to play Sunday, which is exciting. He flew into Indy today. Man, when you put these pieces together with the safety stuff, oh my god, the back end of this defense is going to be absolutely unreal, right? As long as the front seven can keep pressure on the quarterback. I think Taekwon was out this week, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully he comes back soon. I think he's gonna make an impact. JT Tuamelu, hopefully he continues to grow. We're not asking for sacks from this defensive line, just pressure. Just get pressure on the quarterback, right? This secondary, I think this secondary to me it might be the best secondary in the NFL. It might be the best secondary in the NFL. I can't think of one that's better. Like I would rival this secondary with like the Broncos.
Yeah, because they really got one legit cornerback. Mouse guy, he's coming to his own, but they got PS2. I mean,
they got PS2. Jahdae Barron's gonna be really good, right? Like give him some time. He's gonna grow, but he's still a rookie, right? It's really hard to find this. I don't think the Chiefs secondary is that good. I think a team with a lot of weapons is going to cook that defense. The Colts in 3 weeks.
I mean, I give Texans. They got good secondary.
Oh, Texans have a good secondary. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but look, okay, a top 3 secondary.
Yeah. This
secondary is very good. And now you add a lot of experience. And yeah, I'm very this defense was already fun. Man, this defense is going to be so exciting to watch.
And like you mentioned, both of you guys mentioned Latu. Latu had 2.5 sacks Sunday in one game. I think he has 4 or 5 on the season. Guy's coming to his own. We said this when we got Lou. This guy's gonna let this guy. He's gonna turn him loose, and he has done that. I think he had 2 interceptions this season already. He had 4 or 5 sacks. He's getting to the quarterback. We just say that at some point those numbers will pick up. Sack numbers will pick up. We wasn't worried about sacks. And then you said, to your point, Harish, on last episode, you said that we let them. I think we was top 2 or top 3 in sacks in the NFL, and was ass.
Yeah.
It was ass. It was empty calories. So now you have a great secondary. You have a upcoming front forward. Linebackers are great this year as well, which was a problem the past couple of years. We're good at every level now in defense. Offense, you're good at quarterback, you're good at your O-line, you're good at run, you got your good running game, best running game in the league. You got the best scoring offense in the league. You got receivers all across the board. You got a great tight end. This is a complete team. This is why you make this move. This is why you trade 2 first-round picks. You might not agree with it, not us, but other people may not agree with that. But this is why you do that, and it can go up in our face. But that's every risk when you draft a guy or when you trade picks. It can be a boom or bust for the player or for the team that make the trade. Somebody could have traded 2 firsts for Buckner. We could either take those 2 firsts. That player may be a bust. Buckner could be a bust with another team. Stuff like this happens all the time across the league. You know,
Yeah.
everybody can't be like this, like the Titans. You trade away AJ Brown for a bust in Traylon Burks. It's laughable. It's laughable. So, I mean, I'm feeling good about the defense as you guys are, but let's go ahead and recap the game. The score indicates that we lost by 7, but it looked like it was worse than that. But Colts lost 27-20. Daniel Jones, he did a lot of yards, but a lot of those yards I feel like it's garbage time. He had 5 turnovers, 3 interceptions, and 2 fumble loss. A lot of those turnovers turned into points. I think they scored 24 points off all turnovers, which you wouldn't predict that before the game. But I'll let Harish talk about this. A recap. You want to recap the offense or defense? Defense did their thing. I think the offense just.
I thought the defense played. I actually thought the defense played well. Given the situations they were put in multiple times, I thought the defense played well. And look, this isn't a great Pittsburgh offense, right? Jalen Jones just came off of injury, and he put DK Metcalf in lockdown. I think DK Metcalf had 2 receptions for 6 yards.
Don't remind me. I had him on my leg.
Like, he was not good, right? And it's not like the Pittsburgh offense did a lot. I just think and it's not even like the Pittsburgh defense is that good. The Pittsburgh defense is not that good. They just had a week where they got called out in public, right? And they say this sometimes, right? It's like you never want to play a team coming off of a loss that creates controversy because they come out super motivated.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened in this game, right? And listen, this is the worst game the offensive line played all game. The offensive line was terrible in this game.
Yeah.
It started off great. Like, you come off the was it a first drive touchdown?
Yeah,
Very first
we scored pretty quick.
Score very quickly, right? I think they even go up 10. And didn't the Colts go up 10-0 at one point?
We went 7. It was 7-0. Went into second quarter. That's when everything started to play.
Oh, then it kind of funneled through, right?
Yeah.
Look, no team goes 17-0, man. Like, you're gonna have stinkers, and it just turned into a stinker. I think the Steelers defense started playing more desperate. That I will say that sack fumble that Daniel Jones took was the momentum shifter, and it was just like one of those things where, like, I think he was actually about to throw the ball, and he was probably late on the read because I had a feeling I need to go find an angle that has the other angle. I think a guy was open on that play. But and it just kind of went downhill from there, right? The offense could get anything going. Daniel Jones did make some really bad throws. Like, he had a couple series after that fumble where it was almost like maybe he was rattled, and he made some like quirky decisions. He just did some worse stuff the rest of that half, but I thought he kind of picked it up in the second half. But it was kind of like that game wasn't as close as it was made to be, and at the end of the day, this team just put up a stinker. And yeah, again, we've said this before. This team will go as far as this offensive line will let them go. And Sunday was proof. This isn't about JT. It's not about Daniel Jones. Those guys will get the credit. But this offensive success has been based off of how well the offensive line played, and they just didn't play. They weren't even an average offensive line on Sunday, and that's not good enough.
They were bad.
Yeah,
so.
Or atrocious.
Austin, anything you need to add to that?
Yeah, he hit it on the head. The offensive line allowed the Steelers' defensive line and linebackers to be in Daniel Jones's face the whole game. He had like no time. He was hit every time. He's been really good under pressure this year, but like when you're under constant pressure, it's gonna get to you. And then he also was getting turnovers early, so that wasn't helping. So the offensive line has to show up better. But every team has stinkers. We had a stinker. Like you said, we can't go 17-0. We can't go 16-1. It's not realistic. So I think we just got to move on. Like you said, defense played really well. To have 6 turnovers and only give up 27 points, that's that's really good. That's a good sign that our defense played well. I think our special teams played well. Michael Badgley hit 2 50-plus yard field goals, and we got a fake punt for a first down. So just if our offense plays, we win this game. But our offense just didn't show up, and we just got to move on.
I mean, also you gotta give the team credit. Steelers played like it was they need this game to make the playoffs. They played like they should have been playing all year. They lost this team lost to Flacco and the Bengals. They put up 30 on them.
Yeah.
So I mean, they lost 2 in a row. And
Yeah.
lost 2 in a row against us. They I think Flacco beat them last year. Then the year before that, it was Gardner Minshew. I mean, they lost to us twice. I mean, I prefer we wanted to win this game because it sets us up, like we said, go with 9-1
Yeah.
going into bye week.
Potentially.
Yeah. And so, and I think we said, even split between these 2 games would be okay. So we're still in good position, to get in bye week, get everybody's healthy, get Sauce Gardner acclimated because he will have his moments in this game. For fans that are seeing this, don't wait until he get cooked on a crossing route for 5 yards. See, we shouldn't have traded 2 first-round picks. He's going to have his moments because he's just now getting with the team today. He's going to fly out. We're going to practice. He's not going to be 100%, within on his defense in the playbook. So
Yeah.
he's going to have his moments. He's going to have a moment where he might have a pick in this game.
Yep.
I hope it's pick 6. He might have a pick in this game. So I'm happy. I'm happy either way. And just this defense, like I said, they held Warren in check. They held what's the other guy name? The backup.
Talking about the running backs.
Oh, Kenneth Gainwell.
Anyway,
Anyway.
he was on lock.
Yep.
Their best receivers on lock. They had this Austin guy. He was Austin, their tight end, did buckle to work. I mean, Aaron Rodgers had a decent game. I mean, 200 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah. Well, the Steelers had a major mismatch, and that was Washington. And I think you talked about Jordan Washington last week. Like, that is a big dude, and the Colts don't have a lot of big guys on their defense.
No.
A lot of teams don't have a lot of guys that size. Like, I think Washington's isn't he like 6'7", like 2?
Yeah, Washington's he's
Massive, right?
He's basketball size.
Yeah, he's basketball size, but he can actually catch the ball, right? Like,
Yeah.
well,
He's kind of like what. Oh, I don't think he's as good as we wanted Jelani Woods to be, but it's
Yeah.
kind of similar to what we wanted to Jelani Woods to be.
Yeah, he's 6'7", 264. Like, there's not a lot of guys that are gonna and they were lining him up at the X and running like friggin' post routes with him. Like that guy's he's one of a kind. You're not gonna see a lot of this defense again. I think at the very first drive, Kenny Moore made an excellent play on him in the end zone to save a touchdown. I don't know if you guys remember that play.
Yeah.
Right? Forced him to 3 points. I thought this defense played just fine. And again, this is why you go get a guy like
Turnover down.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah, it was turnover on downs. They didn't score at all until.
Oh yeah, I mean, so I think usually this game was a wash in my opinion. The Steelers aren't even going to make the playoffs. That is not a good football team. I think the Ravens are going to come back and win that division.
Okay, I'm about to say. I see. Oh, you must have been playing. Yeah, I got you now. I was trying to see your angle because I was like, they're only the better. Right now, they're the best team in the division. And I think
Yeah, I mean, and I think that division is just rattled with injuries, right? You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, actually, it might be too late for the Bengals, but
yeah,
um,
they're done. They're done.
I think the Ravens are set up really well. They don't play anybody the next 6 to 7 weeks. They're set up really well. Their toughest game, Vikings, who's on their third string quarterback. Browns
Well,
suck.
Vikings got McCarthy.
Did McCarthy come back? McCarthy's basically a rookie. Like
Yeah,
he's not going to be very good. Browns are terrible. Jets are terrible. Bengals are terrible. And then they play the Steelers in 5 weeks, and I think they beat the Steelers. And then they play the Bengals again. Right? They're like the most competitive game they play the rest of the year is the Patriots, and that's in like 7 weeks.
yeah, I can see. I see you going. I
So
think
I don't think they're going to win. The Steelers aren't even going to win that division.
they're being the hunt. They're just being the hunt, like other teams are right now.
Nah, they're going to fall off. Like that's a bad football.
Teresa asked about. She asked about this. She wanted to know how do we do it, or how do we? We don't. I don't really let them do it. It's just a group. It's a group made for those reasons. Just talk trash about your division and opponents. That's pretty much what it is. I don't let them do it. I'm just not going to defend every comment or every post because I know where it's coming from. Coming from a place of hate. Colts are the best team in the division by far. All the we got more divisions. We got we are winning franchise versus other teams that are consistently losing franchise. So uh, I don't have to defend that uh, as often. But anybody want to talk about that?
Yeah, it's just people troll. You can't take it personally. A lot of people in those groups don't really know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and that's the whole premise of the group. That's what we built this network and this group off of. That's the whole point.
Yep, they're gonna do that. They need ways to vent about the Colts because years ago they couldn't do that. Social media wasn't big. 20 years ago, you just had to be at the game or tailgates and all that stuff. There. So yeah, another part that we need to talk about, guys. With the Sauce Gardner move, this Sauce Gardner trading 2 first-round picks. Uh, this all but means that the coach Daniel Jones could possibly be our long-term quarterback. Uh, but do you think he's our? Do y'all think that he is our future, Harish, with this trade, but solidifies him?
I think he's the immediate future. Yeah, I think he's your guy for the next 3 to 4 years, minimum. Minimum, right? Through the prime of his career, he could be your guy, right? You'll at this point, we can talk about unless something like goes haywire. Like at this point, Ballard's not going anywhere, right? Like I think he's earned the trust of the fan base back. I think he's earned the trust of the ownership back. He really needed to pull something crazy this year, and boy, did he deliver, right? So I think he's back. Yeah, I think Daniel Jones is the future of this team. He's going to get like a 3 year extension, right? Which will keep him on at least through 28, right? And then
Yep.
whatever happens from there, we'll see. Like if Daniel Jones wins this team a Super Bowl in the next 3 years, which it's crazy to think that we went to talk about like 9-8 to potentially winning the Super Bowl. Like it's insane. Like that's not out of the question at the trajectory this team is at right now. There's nothing to say that he won't stay. Like there's not a reason. It took us 10 years to get to this point. So it just doesn't make sense to like unless something crazy comes your way, like you get like a quarterback at the prime of their career. There's no reason to come off of Daniel Jones. He fits perfectly into the offense. Him and Shane clearly likes him, and they have a established level of trust. Yeah, he's your. I wouldn't say he's the long term future. He's your immediate future though.
Austin, how you feel about that? Is he the future of the Colts?
Yeah, I think what Harish said is 100% true. We don't make this move unless we're planning on signing Daniel Jones, and everything we've seen. The Colts are interested in re-signing him. He's interested in staying. So like I agree, 3 to 4 years minimum. He's our guy. Like unless something huge happens, like he said. But I mean, he fits really well in Shane Steichen's offense. There's nothing really, as a Colts fan, to complain about with what Daniel Jones is doing for us.
I feel like I know people are saying that they're wanting him to revert back to the Jones of New York days. I think if the Colts continue to add more pieces to help him, he will be the guy that we see this year moving forward. They continue adding pieces, adding to the offensive line, adding more weapons, continue running the ball, establish a run early. The Steelers game, like I said, it's just a funk game. It happens. We're going to have a couple of those this year. I mean, we could have that next week. The Falcons have a good defense as well, especially on the run defense. But they also have a good running game. So uh, I don't want to overstate that. Just you continue having those, adding more weapons to this team. Daniel Jones will be fine. We got a top 3 offensive line. Just had a bad game. I mean, Cameron Hayward is not a bomb. TJ Ward is not a bomb. These guys are elite edge rushers. Give them credit where it's due. I mean, not a lot of teams have 2 great edge rushers on the end. They got them. And historically, they've been a good defense. They've been bad this year. Historically, that's been their identity. Get to the quarterback. They did that Sunday. We haven't given up 5 sacks all year and did it in one game.
Yeah.
It happens. I
And
hope it happens.
the interior of this offensive line is young,
Yeah.
right? Quarterlini's still young. The left guard, I forget his name, is young. Like that in whole interior, left guard, center, right guard they're all young, and they're gonna learn, right? They're like these guys will be. They're gonna continue to learn and grow together. They've played excellent so far, and look, they're gonna continue to be tested. There's some great defensive lines they're gonna play the rest of this year. And this was a good test for them to grow and learn and grow from. So they're going to go back. They're going to look at the film. They're playing another great defensive line this weekend.
Yes.
And the Falcons have a really good defensive line. So again, we'll see what they learned from last week. You go to another country, right? We're in Germany this week. We're in is it Munich or Berlin?
Berlin.
Dude, Berlin.
Oh yeah. So we're in Berlin. So we'll see how the travel affects them. I'm guessing Sauce. I guess they leave tomorrow. That's my guess. Or Friday.
Tuesday, right? Probably Thursday, I think. Ain't it?
Thursday is what I
Thursday.
saw.
Okay. So Sauce will be here tonight. They leave, and I hope he's going to travel and play with the team. So yeah, I mean, this offensive line will learn, and they'll have some stinkers. Like they might have another game that's a stinker, just against another team that's a bad matchup. Hopefully, it's not like a Kansas City, or right. Maybe they drop one of the Houston games. I don't know. But they're still going to play some good defensive lines, and they'll make some mistakes, but they'll grow as the season goes. And the best thing you can do is keep these 5 together because they will drive the success of this team.
With this move made for Sauce Gardner, it definitely helped us with Nico Collins, Brian Thomas Jr. I guess Calvin Ridley, but we don't know what's going to happen with them in the offseason. It helped us within our own division with premier receivers.
Yeah.
Nico Collins has been a problem for us for the past 3 years. Adding Gardner and Ward definitely help us defend him all game.
Yeah.
And no matter which one you put on him, which one. I mean,
that's gonna be a fun matchup.
Gonna be a fun matchup for the years to come. I mean, then Brian Thomas, he having a funk year. He was great rookie year. This year he's having a down season. Hope he continues that when we face them, preferably in Jacksonville coming up. So, like you said, we got some other games coming up. We got Seattle game who added a receiver and got Cup, and they got Jackson. He's the best receiver in the league right now, putting up top numbers right now. I saw he did on yesterday. He cooked the Commanders. So I mean, been cooking everybody anyway all season. So who else we have on our list? The Chiefs. They got some good receivers, and Worthy, Rice, and Juju. I mean, that's another decent offense. Who else we got?
Do y'all believe in that Chiefs wide receiving core?
I really don't, but I believe in the coach and the quarterback.
Yeah.
I think Rashee Rice is a good receiver. He's not like
Rashee Rice.
amazing, but like he's good. Worthy makes good plays.
Yeah, Worthy, like to me, Worthy's there might be some bias in here, but Worthy might be their best receiver, right? Like he's their best route runner. He's the fastest guy on the
Hold,
field.
hold, hold up. Before you get into that, you said they were AD Mitchell. You got to stop. It seems like you're becoming a homer.
But AD Mitchell is a good receiver. He just didn't work
You said he's our best receiver, and I was like,
I said he had potential to be our best receiver.
oh, okay, I got it. Go ahead and cook. Man.
You see, Alabama fans, y'all just always just throwing things in people's mouths, man. I don't understand. That's just weird. I don't know why you Alabama fans always doing this stuff. Just throwing words in people's mouths. I never said he was the best. I
Okay,
said potential to be the best.
I take that back.
He still does. Yeah, I mean, but Worthy is their best receiver. They know it. We know it. We all know it. Worthy is their best receiver. I think Rasheed Rice is their number 2.
They got that. Is it Thorne?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they also have guys that just like have guys that can do certain things really well too. And maybe they're not like far off from us. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like stuck on Juju Schuster and I just don't understand how he fits into that whole thing. But he makes plays. He makes plays.
Betting guy won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He got the experience. So,
and Travis Kelce's ready to get married and retire because that dude just walks out all over the field. I don't know what he's doing on the field anymore. So
and guess what, guys? I got a fan. I got somebody that is very creepy, guys. He's all on social. He's all on the group. I got a fan, guys. So,
man, we all need fans, man. I wish I had a fan.
Yeah, he's a fan. So, good thing he's giving us comments, helping us out. So appreciate that, whatever your name is. So, I guess I'm not.
He doesn't know what he's talking about because the contract's not bad at all, especially for someone at his caliber. So,
well, somebody said that don't listen to me, should listen to him. So
maybe Madara needs to go look up the fact that we're only paying Sauce Gardner $630,000 this year. So that's a really bad contract.
Yeah. See, he's a creep. But anyway, guys, let's get into our prediction for this early game. I think it's an 8:30 game next this Sunday. I think it's 8:30, right?
8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern.
Yep.
Yep.
9:30 Eastern.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be an early game. It won't stop us from predicting the score. Are you guys getting to watch it?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna record it. So
I'll be up. I'll be watching it.
You tell
this time change kind of me, so I'll be up.
Oh yeah, I might get up because I'm off. Yeah, I'm off. So yeah, I can get up. Oh, I still be sleepy. But Harish, what is your score prediction for this game?
Is Kirk Cousins playing in this game, or is it? He is. Kirk Cousins is playing.
No, Penix gonna be playing. Penix plays Sunday.
I was like, if Kirk Cousins plays, we're winning by 30. Dang, if Michael Penix plays, I like Michael Penix, man. Michael Penix with this offense is very scary. But Michael Penix, did Penix play last week?
Yeah, he lost by 1.
He did play and he lost. Oh man, they only put up 20.
The Patriots. So.
I just don't understand why whoever runs this team, I just don't understand why they don't get Bijan Robinson the ball. So because the ownership and the coaching staff is brain dead on this team, I'm going to pick the Colts to win 35-24.
He said at least tomorrow. Go to Germany. Leaving Friday would be 2 days.
One left today and one leaves tomorrow. Oh, one team leaves today, one team leaves tomorrow. Right? I guess is what she's trying to say.
Yeah, I think so.
So, but yeah, I'm going to take the Colts 35-24. I think this offensive line grows up. They've learned from their mistakes this week. I just don't see like this team and the way accountability has been preached and working. I would be very shocked. I think last week what we saw from the offense was an aberration, and they get back to playing again. So I'll take 24.
35-24 Colts. Okay. Right where we average at. Austin, where you got us?
Yeah, so I think the Falcons play really, really good when they're home. When they're away, it's a little different. They're a young team. I I do think we win this game. I do think that there's been a lot of overseas games that have been really sluggish and kind of sloppy for a lot of it. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be like 24-13.
Hmm. Yeah, I think our last game we had in Germany, I think was against the Patriots where we had like a tight game.
Yeah, they played like it was like 9-8 or something.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
It was so bad.
And I was up early too, so yeah.
Yeah, that game was bad.
Well, I got us winning 30-21.
Okay.
30-21. I want to hover around in the 30s because that's our average. We got to get this game, and to give us our best chance to win, we got to get this run game established again. We don't want to have a game where we throwing the ball. I think he threw the ball 50 times, 40 times.
Yeah, a lot.
I don't need him throwing the ball that many times. I don't. I
Yeah.
get it. We got weapons. I don't need the 50, the 40 to 50 attempts a game. I need and then just 14 attempts. I need get back to the 20 attempts. Unless he's at 14 attempts for 190, I'm okay with that.
Yep.
But I don't need that for 45 yards because that's our best chance to win is get the ground game going. That way you can give the ball to your weapons on your offense. That way your offense line can do what they've been doing all year. So yeah, 30-20 in Germany. Let's see what let's see. She say, yeah. You just I'm glad you're a fan. You got people that are a little slow. Um, he's a Texan fan. He's a little slow. He just try to do his little trolling thing. He needs attention. I don't think he have a girlfriend at home, but we can worry about that. So
Dang,
I like him. I prefer that. But anything else we have, guys, before we get up out of here, guys, and hopefully next week we're coming off a win and we can bring more content to you guys. Yeah, can check us out on Facebook, Instagram. You can check us out on uh, X. You can check us out on Twitch, and also you can check out on YouTube where you can subscribe, like, share to the content. We appreciate all the work you guys put in making this podcast successful. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. If y'all have anything else before we go,
Man, we're good, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
what about you, Austin? I know you.
Nah, I don't got nothing else. Just ready to watch them play in Germany.
Yeah, it is. So go ahead and let everybody know you guys where they can find you. I know. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, you can find me on X at Cookie Austin 2.
Yeah, House of the Colts. Congratulations, boys. Just yeah. What about you, Harish? I know you got something coming up Thursday. You got it. I know you cooking with the your boy's back.
Did I not tell you that there was going to be a point in time where Arch Manning would figure it out? We're going to talk all about it Thursday nights. Longhorn Fan Battle Podcast. 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. You can find me on the internet still at the Uncle Gandhi. And Thursday nights with my boy Tim Wayne talking about the Longhorns and how we're going to go into Athens and cook Georgia the next week is what we're going to talk about this week. Something Tennessee can't do. We're gonna show you guys how to do it.
Oh,
We'll teach you guys a little lesson. We'll send you the tape and everything.
yeah. Right now, the best two teams right now in the SEC is us and A&M. So, which is
A&M's not very good either. I'll tell you that right now.
You said they aren't.
No.
I mean,
Do you know what's an interesting stat about A&M?
What?
Every team that they've beaten this year in the conference doesn't have a head coach.
Yeah, they did fire a lot of coaches.
No, they didn't fire anybody. They just beat a bunch of teams that don't have coaches.
No, I'm saying teams have been, like Auburn fired their coach.
Yeah,
LSU fired their
especially
coach.
a lot of teams in our conference have fired their coaches, and A&M's that's the only teams A&M have beaten. I think A&M's going to run into a wall like Vanderbilt ran into a wall, and that wall is called the Texas defense.
Vanderbilt, their quarterback just cocky. He's a 6-year quarterback. He's just cocky. They haven't won anything. He's just cocky.
He's a 30-year-old beating a bunch of 19-year-olds and bragging about it, right? Like what? He did nothing against guys at his skill level. A bunch of 18-year-olds jumped into the game for Texas, played prevent defenses. Like, oh yeah, they came back. Yeah, well, you should. Like, you're playing a bunch of freshmen. You've been in college for 15 years. Like, you should be better than them.
Yes, sir.
Vanderbilt's not very good. They never were.
Well, everybody, crowned them at they beat us last year, so that's why we had to get back and bring them down to earth.
Well, homeboy Pavia called Austin, Louis Vuitton, so now he can probably say he's 0-2 versus Louis Vuitton. So,
but yeah, you guys can find me on X at Who Is Josh Senior. Likewise with Instagram, you can find me on Facebook just with Josh Senior. But you can find a podcast everywhere with HS Mob Podcast. HS Mob Podcast. Again, you can catch us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, on X, you name it. Even TikTok. You can catch us on this, catch us there on there as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Hopefully next week we got an early game. We'll be here on Tuesday with the win. But to this, we are going to see y'all next week at 9:30 Eastern Time. Go Colts for the shoot.
On 1 out snap.